As a killer, for you to succeed, you gotta learn the ins and outs of each survivor. And in today's video, I'll be giving you guys some tips to do just that. We'll cover all the survivors by category. First category we'll be covering are Sentinels, which include Guest 1337, Chance, and Shedlestky. If you're fighting directly with Sentinels, for the most part, you just want to be patient and scare them or pressure them into using their stuns. If you're able to make them miss or waste their stuns, they're vulnerable for a few seconds, and that can let you get in about 2 hits if you're able to pressure correctly. Something I like doing a lot against Shedlestky's is that they like to corner camp or run and defend one of the other survivors. And a lot of the times, it's super obvious. So you just want to be conscious of when you hit a corner while chasing a survivor, there may be a Shedlestky waiting to stun you. So if you know they're kind of floating around you, you can just act oblivious, bait their stun, and then switch from chasing whoever you were into getting rid of the Sentinel. Guest, to me, is the least threatening because as long as you don't get hit by his block, he has no way of stunning you in the first place. So you can just run him down. But in the case that you do hit his block, like I said in the start of this section, you just want to get close to him, scare him, pressure him into using his punch, and then it's a free kill from there. Chance is annoying. If you're someone like 1X or John Doe who have abilities that kind of charge up, Chance can just stun you out of your ability. But the easy counter to that is to just not use your ability in front of the Sentinels to where they have enough time to stun you. Like if you use one of the charge up abilities in front of Shed or Chance, you're just gonna get stunned. So it's a matter of being more strategic with those abilities. And since Chance's stun is linear, all you have to do is just not walk in a predictable way and get out of his line of sight to not get hit by his shot. And to get rid of him quickly, all you need to do is take advantage of whenever he's flipping his coin, because he'll most likely have at least 1 stack of weakness, which means your attacks are going to do way more damage than they normally do. So that's a very easy way to knock him off. As of making this video, 2 times rework hasn't been released yet, but we already know the abilities are going to add, so I'm going to cover him as a Sentinel. So with 2-time, you do not want him to be behind you, as his stun is more effective from behind. 2-time has to be a priority target, since if he can carve his respawn, he's going to be a very annoying character. You also need to watch out if he's invisible. You can act as if you don't see him to bait him out and then turn on him to eliminate him. Survivor in this category. It includes Noob and 007. These guys are the last man standing survivors who are very annoying to deal with. Ideally, the first chance you get, if you can kill them before they're last man standing, that's the best thing you can do. These survivors don't have anything to threaten you with. They can only run and hide. Noobs may use slate skin to tank your attacks. If they do not waste your abilities on them yet. You want to wait a couple seconds and then hit them with your abilities so they feel the effects after slate skin is done, and you can pick up an easy kill. With 007, pressure is really good because he'll most likely use a clone to try and evade you, but the invisibility he gets is pretty good, so you want to be extra careful tracking him. Once he uses that ability, now you've got time to kill him before he can clone again. And then last but not least, the supports, which include Elliot, Dusekkar, Builderman, and TAPH. Now these characters don't have anything to counter necessarily. With you recognizing what they can do, it's enough. For example, Elliot and Builderman can heal survivors. You want to prioritize them, especially Builderman, since he can consistently heal multiple survivors and disrupt chases too with his turrets. Then Elliot, which should be easy to kill him since he doesn't have anything crazy aside from a minor speed boost. Dusekkar isn't really a threat, but whenever there are good Dusekkars, they can be pretty annoying. So if they're consistently protecting survivors and mitigating your damage, you just want to take them out because it's going to be so hard to kill survivors. If you see that the beam is on the survivor you're trying to kill, don't waste your time. You trying to hit that survivor is wasting your time so much. The time is better invested if you just turned around and went for the Dusekkar. Now usually a good team with Dusekkars, where you start targeting a Dusekkar, all of the Sentinels and the other survivors will be on you trying to stun you or body block, which can be beneficial for you, because if the problem is Dusekkar mitigating your damage, them trying to protect Dusekkar makes them vulnerable, so you can switch onto them and kill them. And if Dusekkar is able to protect them in time, you just go back to chasing Dusekkar. Obviously doing it carefully where you don't get stunned. With TAPH, you can see his tripwires, and there's probably going to be common places that TAPH mains place them at, so you just want to precog those spots and destroy the tripwires. And similar to how you avoid Sentinels, you want to be careful of TAPH's trip mine. You can disarm it with range attacks. And if it isn't obvious, if you're chasing him or someone else, just always assume a trip mine will be getting thrown towards your direction. That's all of the tips I can give you guys generally to improve as a killer. For some of the survivors, there are some more extra details, but those can be explained in a more in-depth video, like a character specific video. If you guys want a video like that, then let me know in the comments. And if you're here already, you might as well subscribe. Only 0.2 of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. It helps me out a ton, and it lets me know that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.